Hey guys, this is Odd1 Gaming. This is going to be another King Arthur Legends Rise video. In today's video, we're gonna go a little bit over the shops and some of the packs that I believe to be worth it to buy in this game. And this time around, I'm talking about packs that you would normally spend money. I already have a video where I talked a little bit about like the market, the forge, what you should buy from those. So this time I kind of want to focus on, like I said, things that you should be buying. I know that I said that I'm gonna release today the video on Seal Temple, but I kind of changed my mind. I think this one's gonna actually be tomorrow when I do Master of Death 10. So for today I really want to talk about this because it's one of the missions as a content creator that I have, and by doing that I'm gonna pretty much be getting some more codes to give out to you guys. And this time around those codes will include 100 stamina. So if you're not supporting me already, there's a link in the description and the pinned comment of this video. You can click that one and you support me pretty much every time I do a mission. I can hand out those codes, pretty much kind of like those, those coupons that sometimes we get. I can give you those that you can redeem to get free rewards. So make sure you're supporting me if you haven't already. But let's go and have a quick look through the shop. So I'm not gonna go too much over these ones because the ones that are over here, they usually just pop up depending on certain levels where you're at, right? So as you can see, this one over here, it says Cernunos Hunter Pack Floor 8. So for beating Floor 8, I get this pack. Then same thing, beating Penvid 10, I get this pack. So pretty much these are time limited. Some can be really good, some can be not so good. Like for example, this one looks amazing, but I'm not sure I would really get it. It helps you a ton to get your stuff, right? This one's, you're gonna see it's inlay, but this one's pretty much the equivalent of $100. It can be good, but it all depends on what level of a spender you are, right? Most of the packs that come over here are not the best. They're like, 50-50. Some are really good, some are really bad. Like you're gonna see sometimes certain packs that will drop like this. So as an example, if you're somebody still progresses through the game and you get something like this, I would say buy it. The reason I'm saying this is I've been playing for like, a month and like 2 weeks already, and I have no 6-star gear yet, right? So having a chance to get some 6-star gear is definitely worth it. It's the same thing early game. Early game, when you pass certain things, you might get packs with crystals or even with, with actual cash that give you a like, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 pieces of gear that can be 4 to 6-star gear. I would still get those because if you do get some 6-star gear and they're good, pieces, they can be game changing for your account. So definitely keep in mind, then keep an eye out on some of these. Now this one's another one that's like, this one's amazing because it's, you can select whatever legendary you want. However, it's like $250. I'm not sure you would spend that. It is good value though. Again, guaranteed legendary. 20 legendary memory stones, which means whoever you get, you can straight up get C1 if you want. Some more crafting materials, some more gear, 3 to 6 star. I wish this would have been 5 to 6 star, then it would be like, yes, guaranteed, go for it. 3 to 6 is kind of like RNG. But also these 30 stamina packs can be really useful. Then again, same thing, they're throwing us lots of packs nowadays. It seems they're trying to give us some more of the higher level ones. And honestly, again, this one can be good, but I would not advise necessarily buying this one or this one. They're a bit too high for what they offer from my point of view, right? Again, this one beat stage 10, looks amazing, but it's RNG, so you don't know, it's not RNG. I mean, it's I'm not sure if it's worth it, especially because after a certain point, you're not going to need the passive ones to farm anymore, so you're not going to need it. But there's a lot of ones. Now, let me jump into the shops that I actually want to talk about. So if you go over here, you have the featured ones. There's quite a few over here, right? There's daily ones. For example, if you get something like this, you get 120 now, and then you get 80 crystal for 14 days. This is $3. This can be good value, right? 1200 crystals for $3 is not that bad. Same thing, the next one over here. So I guess you just have to decide which do you think would be the best for you. I would say that this one at the end, maybe, right? You get 100, actually, let me see. So this one's the equivalent of 100 crystals that you would use, right, to buy those refills. And then this one gives you 240 crystals. So it might look like it's better, but actually this one is a better value because you get 240 crystals every day, 100 of which is the equivalent of this. So this one's just about better. Then you have normal clearance packages, and these are the best things in the game. If I would be a spender, or if I ever start spending, these are going to be the ones that I 100% would suggest to everybody to buy. So first one, every time you clear stuff in the story, which is like, this should be in the first week, you get a ton of free crystals, you get a ton of stamina, lots of gold, and then you also get a legendary. Straight up, that's $20. 100% I would buy this one. Hard clearance package, same principle, lots of summons, lots of crystals, lots of stamina, and when you get to the end, boom, another legendary relic one, but this time you can select which relic you want. And for this one, you know, for those of you wondering, I'm gonna make maybe a separate video, but some of the relics that are like the top or like most recommended are Guinevere, Merlin Fire, then it's going to be Morgan Frost, Gillian Frost, and then Guinevere as well could be the Frost one, but you might have it from already. But Merlin, Morgan, and then Gillian are kind of like the top picks. And again, amazing value, and this one's what, $30, and you get a ton of things, 100%. Hill clearance package, same principle. This one's $50, but the rewards are obviously a ton better. I mean, look at this. Legendary hero. Legendary hero. Just straight up 2 legendaries for $50. Then if you compare this one with the other one that I showed earlier, $250 to get a legendary and some other stuff. This one's so much more better. Then the next one we have is estate power-up package, which the more you level up your castle, the more rewards you're gonna get. So these are things you get over time, but they are 100% worth it. Again, tons of crystals, lots of resources, and then some more stamina. And then this one over here, the another one that's kind of like same principle. This one's depending on your level, your player level. Let me show you what I mean. This one over here, right? So every time I guess you hit one more level, you unlock more things. So this is kind of like, this is based on your characters that you have built. This is based on the gear and all that. So the more you do that, the more you get. Now let's continue looking at it. So yeah, again, this one, lots of good stuff. Oh yeah, the combat one we're looking. Again, a lot of crystals. Like this would be a ton. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So basically 10,800 crystals, plus a ton of stamina, plus a ton of gold. Again, for $20, 100% worth it. And then arena, same principle, right? You kind of get the gist, right? All of these are amazing value. They're like one-time packages, but definitely worth it. Now, if you move at the special offers, honestly, most of these ones that I see over here might not be the best. However, something like this, right? Getting Morgan guaranteed, right? Because it's kind of hard to get certain ones, but getting Morgan's Storm Relic for $30 and some other resources might be worth it. The one for Arthas, I'm not sure I would get. These summon ones, again, this is like once per account. It's totally worth it, $3 to get 10 summons, some stamina, some other resources. They're pretty good. The Tristan one, I would not buy it. I advise you do not buy this one because you can get Tristan's Flame Relic from the what's it called, from the clan shop. That's totally really good. Then same thing over here for K. I'm not sure I would buy it for you know, whatever, the $7. I would just not go for it. And then we look at these ones. So the ones with crystals, honestly, I would not advise it. The only way I would say you could buy this one, as an example, is if you don't have some 6 stars yet, and it's hard for you to progress, just buy this one once, right? It's 2,000 crystals. You get 30 mythic orbs. This pretty much allows you to get close to get the first hero to 6 star, and it's going to be so much easier to progress, right? With the 30, you're guaranteed to get a rare to 6 star, or even the 21. Buy the 1500 one, get the 21, and this one, you add 5 more, which you get from areas of the game. And this one's going to guarantee your first 6 star, which should be K if you don't have Bedivere. That's going to bring you multi-hits for Penweed 7 to be able to farm it. It's going to be so much easier to progress. I wish I would have seen this at the beginning because I would have bought it, honestly. Then appreciation packs. This one's like, yeah, pretty straightforward. This one's interesting, right? So this I would only advise if you're early game, right? If you're in the first week and you haven't gotten like at least half of these ones, for $20, they can be good because Anguish is amazing for Gorgos. He's definitely going to carry you. Isolde amazing for Gorgos. Rosier amazing for Gorgos, and then Bodwin, if you don't have somebody like a Guinevere or somebody like a Gillian or even Ain, I guess, that helps you deal with abnormal statuses, which are quite a few areas of the game, Bodwin is going to be amazing. So guaranteeing to get these copies and then some gear as well is, I think, is definitely worth it. And then again, this one's interesting. This one's more of a like RNG, right? It's like $7 again. You have a chance, you know, 5 tickets give you rare or legendaries. Too much RNG. I'm not sure I would go for it. This one's not the best. Now, everything else over here, it's like they're not the best value, but if you really want to spend, you can obviously go ahead and look through these things. When it comes to gear, I would only advise buying gear stuff that guarantees or gets you a chance to get 6 star and that has some decent value. Like, there's so many things in the shop. I'm not gonna go through every single one of these. I just wanted to, you know, show you specifically the ones at the beginning that are kind of like, you know, the ones that every time you hit a certain milestone you get some rewards. Those are kind of the best ones. And then the pop-up, again, they're just depends. Sometimes they can be good, sometimes they can be bad, and it's hard to kind of like put a price and put a value on these, or like have them all written down, because they pop at different times, and you know, not everybody has them when they want. So yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one, but I think I can leave it at this. Oh yeah, last thing that's definitely 100% everybody should buy if you're a spender, or if you're not a spender and you're free to play, even this is worth it. The Knights Pass, right? Knights Pass gives you some rewards based on the missions. The Commander Pass, this one, costs 2,000 crystals, 100% worth the value, because you get the equivalent of those crystals just from the summons, if not even more, right? You get a ton of summons, totally worth it, but then you also get some more stamina, you get some more gold, and some more other resources. So this one, 100% advise buying. And then Champion Pass, obviously is worth it, because you know what, again, this one's what, $20? You get so many summons, so many relic summon things, so many materials that I think this is arguably the best pack in the game, right? And you get a legendary at the end. So this one is arguably the best thing you should buy in the game from my point of view. But yeah, I guess we're gonna pretty much leave it at this for today, guys. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope this gave you an idea of what you should be focusing your spending habits on, what you should be, you know, using your real money if you want to on, because it can be overwhelming, right? When you have a ton of things popping and you have a certain budget, you might be like, oh, what's the best thing to buy? Well, I hope I gave you a few ideas. And if you do think this was helpful, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel to see when I upload next. Again, don't forget to support your favorite content creator. If I'm your favorite content creator, links in the description. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.
Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.